Alright guys, this is a super exciting video for me. I recently announced that I've been added into the partnership program for UVS Games, and as such, they sent me this Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament booster box to open for you guys 1 week before the official release on the 23rd. This is a product that can only be found in your local game store, so no Walmart, no GameStop, no big box store. So go out there and support your local game store and pick up this awesome set. I'm super excited. I've been waiting 5 years for this set to drop, and I could not be more excited. I'm practically shaking. And big thank you to UVS Games for sending this to me so that I could show it off to you guys. I know there's a lot of cool stuff. I've done all the preview reviews to show you guys what you can find in this box. And now I get to open my very own and show off to you guys all of the cool art, and maybe we'll find some very, very special shiny stuff in here, who knows. Also, if for some reason you don't play Universus and you stumbled upon this game by this video, hi, welcome. This is probably the best game you'll ever find. And if you're looking for a local game store, but you're not entirely sure, what's in your area, you can go to the UGN website, which I will link in the description below. And when you sign in, it has a fun, handy store finder tool. So you can find stores in your area that will carry this product and host tournaments. And if you're not already signed up on that website, and you do sign up, there is going to be a how did you find us or how did you hear about us option. And if you put in content creator and you put in my YouTube channel, it helps support the channel. So if you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. But without further ado, I think I've waited long enough. Let's crack this box open and see what we've got. And if it seems I'm moving a little slow, it's because I am doing this all backwards. I'm still very new to this whole YouTube thing, and I don't quite have a optimized setup, so I'm basically doing all of this backwards. So let's just dump this, shall we? We'll put the box over here so we can store stuff. As you can see, every pack is going to have 12 cards now. We used to have, way back when I started playing, only 10 cards per pack. Then, starting with, I want to say, Undaunted Raid, we started getting an 11th card, which was always a character, to boost draft and sealed play. And now we get 12, because we're getting a special time-shifted reprint from the very first Yu Yu Hakusho set printed in this game. And 5 of those, not 4, 5, are special retro exclusive reprints, which I'm really excited about, and there's one I hope that I pull. So let's move these out of the way a little bit, and let's... the pull tabs are back, but they're not exactly great. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Alright. So, first off, we have Splatter Drop. Okay, Unsettling Aura. I'm not going to discuss every card that I pull, just because I'd be here forever, and I do have other videos to do today. We're definitely going to check all of these out. Mental Advantage. Ooh, Desperate Slash as our rare. Look at that foiling on that. That's pretty. It's a Kuwabara rare. We have Thunderous Roar as our reprint. What I've noticed from watching other content creators' box openings is every reprint, no matter saying common, uncommon, or rare, are all going to be non-foil. So sad, but kind of understandable when they've already got so much stuff. And our character is Suzuki. He's kind of going to be a standard decent character. Basically, he's only limited to the cards you're going to be able to play with him, just because of all the draw he gets to play. So let's put our rares down here. Let's put our characters to the side and put everything else back in the box. That should be fine. Again, forgive me, I am very new to this. This is my first box opening video ever, and hopefully by the time I get another box to open, I'll have a better setup. Alright, Spirit Beast Pooh, Shapeshift Decoy, Oh, sorry. Banshee Sword, Cruel Intent, Display of Power, Ojigi Plant Grasp, Enormous Axe, Bending Blade, Deadly Ruthlessness. Nice. Ooh, we get the Legendary Bandit as our rare here from Kurama's kit. Then we get Spirit Slash as our reprint card, and Hiei as our character. So the more I look into Hiei, the more I want to build him. I do know that Elder Toguro is kind of going to be my go-to pet character, but the more I look into what Hiei does and what he gets access to, the more I kind of think I want to build a competitive version of Hiei. So let's put that there. Alright, next up. Yeah, okay, so the pull tabs are new, or returned. That's fine, I guess. But I do like just being able to tear these down the back. It was a little bit simpler for me. Alright, we got Shinobi Prodigy. We got the Final Test. That's going to be a good common to be able to use. Beautiful Card Strike. Quick Recovery. Bamboo Training Slash. Cruel Intent. 60% power from Younger Toguro's kit. Demon Energy Manipulation. Ogre Killer. Sword of the Darkness Flame. Speaking of Hiei, this is his rare attack. It's got some good foiling to it. Tiger Scream. Now this was a reprint that was originally banned. It was originally an ultra rare from the first Yu Yu Hakusho set, and it was so good that it was banned because it was being played in first turn kill decks that were going, I believe, second, and were just running like this, a couple of draw cards, and a whole bunch of characters. So when you used the what is now the Byakko Enhance, it used to be not a Byakko Enhance. You would mill 4 characters and just throw 24 damage onto this going first. Because you would check a 6 usually, because you're running 6 check foundations and characters. So you play this, check a 6, mill for the 24 damage, and then your character could give you speed, and it was just spooky. Then we've got Toya. Toya's another character that people were kind of low on, but someone that I've come around to kind of given some thought to, and as of recording, I have not recorded my Day 0 build for Toya, though it is built, and I'll be interested to show off that to you guys later. Where was that rare? There we go. This is fun. Thank you again to UVS Games for sending me this. I really enjoy. I hate the pull tabs. I really enjoy this, and of course, who doesn't love opening packs? I mean, I think their whole channel is just dedicated to pack openings just because people love opening packs so much. Alright, we've got Master of Wind, Spirit Beast Poo, Shapeshift Decoy, Display of Power, Ojigi Plant Grasp, Resting Up is a good defensive foundation, Crowd's Darling, Twin Rose Toss, Invincible Body, Power of the Serpent Yo-Yo. It's another fun card that is kind of worth the 3 diff just because it's free speed on any attack that shares 2 symbols. Then we've got the 3 Eyes of Hiei. This is another interesting change to reprint. The original, as I do this backwards, was a 6 check, but the reprint now is a 5 check, so this will be going off the most recent printing rules. So if you are an old head like me and you decide to use your old 3 Eyes of Hiei, just remember that it is now a 5 control. And then we got the man himself, Kurama. Yay. Alright. This box has been sitting on my desk for 2 days now. I've just been having to stare at it because I haven't had the time to film this until today. Like most of my videos, I film them the day that they come out because I have no time. We've got Stumbling Warrior, Splatter Drop, Unsettling Aura, Master of All 1,000 Faces, Resting Up, Glimpses of the Past, Call of the Reaper, Paying the Cost, Double Sword Style, Reborn Human. So since we didn't get the rare before the Time Shift reprint, I believe that means we get an ultra rare in this set. Kuro Momotaro. Some people are calling him Amajiki at home. And we do have an ultra. We have 100% power. This is younger Toguro's ultra rare. And funny enough, it has a deadlock effect without saying deadlock. Just if you're, after you play this attack, if your rival has 10 or more foundations, commit their character. So it's kind of deadlock adjacent. So that's nice. We're going to put that over here on its own. Put Kuro over here. Crack this open. I'm going to have a lot of cleanup to do here. Thankfully, the cats are napping, or else they'd probably try to be up here with all the, forgive my struggles. They'd be up here playing with all the trash. Again, pull tabs are nice, but not if they don't go all the way down. Jeez. Alright. Battle Aura. Steel Muscle Explosion. I'm really interested in this card, because if you discard it as a cost, you get to draw another card. And there's a lot of discard cost cards in this set, so I think this is going to be a really fun foundation you run, but you don't technically play. Banshee Shriek Slash, No Restraint, Spirit Sword Swipe, Master of Drunken Fighting, Sakyo's Gamble. Okay, this is going to be a really fun action to play, especially if you're on one of those two symbols down there that is shared with Twisting Azure, because this just makes Twisting Azure incredibly strong. Beautiful Energy Blast. We get our Enormous X. Dark Tournament Looms. So this is sweet. This was originally the box topper for the first set. And again, it looks like we get an ultra rare. We get Yusuke, Team Leader, and not an ultra rare. Well, yes, an ultra rare. Dragon of the Darkness Flame, but it is the alternate art of the ultra rare. So there are 6 alternate art cards in this set. I believe they're all ultra rares, and oh no, 5 ultra rares and Keiko's Aid for some reason. But this is an alternate art of Hiei's Ultra, Dragon of the Darkness Flame, and it looks sweet. Yeah, definitely gonna have to build Hiei after this. So we're gonna put that there. Yusuke over here. Alright. Please. There we go. Just slice it through. Maybe in the next one I'll just bring a pair of scissors and snip the tops. Alright, I got Banshee Sword Strike, Stumbling Warrior, Splatter Drop, Glimpses of the Past, Ice Sword Slash, Beneath the Armor, Double Fist of the Mortal Flame. So I believe this is the only Echo attack in the set that is not a rare or an ultra rare. And having an uncommon Echo is just really good for draft and sealed. Demonic Teamwork, Team Dr. Ichigaki, Armor of the Phoenix. This is the rare for Kuro, his rare attack. Then we've got High Spirit Awareness, so this is going to be good not only for the old Kuwabara, but for the new Kuwabara. This is a time-shifted card for him. Because of that Kuwabara response, discard 1 momentum after a Deadlock ability is played, cancel it. Kuwabara wants to go into Deadlock because he wants to have all of the damage reduction, and this basically says your opponent's not allowed to play Deadlock. And we get another Suzuki. Fun times. So, put this over here. Yep. Next time, definitely just going to bring a pair of scissors. It'd probably make this go by a lot faster. We got Unsettling Aura, Master of 1,000 Faces, 45% power, Yoko Form, Spirit Breaker. This is Genkai's common, all-around decent attack. It is a throw, which is amazing. It's not just a Spirit Breaker, it's a Backbreaker. Acrobatic Style, Yusuke's Spirit Wave, Set the Record Straight, Malefic Grenade, another time-shifted card in Beast Summoning. This is Byaku's old rare that you could use to grab itself out of the discard pile. Genkai, another character that is going to be interesting to build. Ooh, and double Tornado Fist. This is the Jin ultra rare. Kind of like how they did the foiling on that. So that's fun. Move Genkai over here. I haven't pulled my boy yet, and I'm a little sad about that, but we've still got most of this box to go. Definitely hoping to pull Elder Toguro and all of the Elder Toguro things. Alright, we've got Kind-Hearted. Whoops. Fearsome Transformation, trying to get away from me. Tornado Charge. Unmatched Quickness. Spirit Uppercut. Hey, there's my boy. It's not the character, though. Arrogant Fighter. Childlike Appearance. Aura Slam. Beautiful Suzuki. Toguro's Dominance. This is going to be a fun rare to use. Just being able to destroy your opponent's foundations or assets just for them being able to play it. We have Keiko's Aid, which is a very dangerous reprint. It's basically Breaker without Breaker. After you block an attack, your opponent's next attack gets +2 difficulty. And unlike Breaker, they can't play a foundation to get rid of this. And Rinku. This terrifying little demon child. Alright. Hey! We got one that went all the way down that time. Nice. Let's hope that's Shades of the Future. We have 45% power. Kind-Hearted. Demonic Transformation. Or Fearsome Transformation. Ice Sword Slash. Beneath the Armor. Yoko Form. Tornado Fist. It's another really fun flash attack. 60% power. Demonic Energy Manipulation. Risho's Meteor as our rare. This is a good way to try to force flip all of your opponent's stage, because you can flip one of their foundations for -X to their check to block it, and then if it deals damage, flip 2 more. Sword Get Longer. So this is a good enhance. So you can only use, basically, this Sword Get Longer has 3 symbols. You're probably only going to play it in the good symbol. And then we've got Chu, leader of Team Rokuyukai. Just watch out for those knife edge death matches, folks. Start filling up the second side of that box. Nice. Nope. We had the one. We had the one, and it seems I get to struggle for my cards. Ow. Right. Can I peel this from the top? There we go. That works. Get off. Alright. We've got I Am the Dragon. This is a really cool common, because it says if your attack is unblocked, it gets extra damage. Master of Ice. Diving Phoenix Crush. Thinking on the Fly. Arena Stone Toss. Demonic Plants. Paying the Cost. Double Sword Style. Another Tornado Fist. Partners in Crime. Now this is another old Kurama card from the first set. It's a bit of some good momentum hate. You discard 1 momentum, your opponent discards 1 momentum. And it gives, if your attack shares at least 2 symbols with your character, you can basically reorder the top 3 cards of your deck. And we've got Bui, an absolute monster of a character, who's going to put a lot of stats on a lot of cards. Oh. Speaking of Knife Edge Deathmatch, looks like I am going to be setting up a Knife Edge Deathmatch of my own. Oh, I guess I have to build Chu now. Not that I wasn't anyway. I'm the type of person that builds every character at least once. Just ask my locals. I'm the type who never has the same deck twice. Mainly because that's one of the beauties of this game, is because each character can be built many different ways, you can just build any one you want as many times as you want and almost have it be different every time. So if you're a deck builder, this game is a deck builder's dream. We've got Tornado Charge, Battle Aura, Steel Muscle Explosion, Spirit Breaker, Acrobatic Style, Unmatched Quickness, Ogre Killer, Crowd's Darling, Twin Rose Toss, Hungry for Fame. Now, I don't believe I noticed that this was the rare foundation for Shishi Wakamaru when I did the preview review, but it kind of makes sense because it allows you to just grab one of your momentum back to your hand. We have a Sun's Love. Now, you'll notice that some of these reprints, just like in the olden days, don't have blocks. They are going to be doing that more going forward, I hear. And the Tenacious ability doesn't really matter right now because it would cause an attack to lose safe, which means you could play a reversal to it. We don't have reversals back in the game yet. But this first form, to be able to commit, draw one card, and if your opponent takes a momentum, draw another card, is pretty solid. Especially on that all symbol. Hey, there he is. My boy, Elder Toguro. Kind of hope we pull an XR version of him, because the only XRs in the set are the secret rares and the characters. So hopefully, if we pull an XR character, we pull Elder Toguro. That would make me very, very happy. So hopefully, UVS Games sent me the Elder Toguro box. Although, if we're looking at ultra rares, it's not entirely likely. Oh, come on now. I swear that most of this video is just going to be me struggling against plastic. Alright, come on. There we go. Yep, definitely getting scissors next time. Banshee Shriek Slash. Settling Old Debts. Adaptable Anatomy, a good anti-throw piece for Elder Toguro. Spirit Uppercut. Arrogant Fighter. No Restraint. Invincible Body. Double Fists of the Mortal Flame. Demonic Teamwork. Ogre Boulder. So this is the rare attack for Chew, which has a lot of stun on it. Spirit Charged Kick. This is one of Yusuke's old set 1 cards. Note the nice +0 low block. And it gives your next attack -1 difficulty and extra damage, so pretty solid. Speaking of Yusuke, we get Yusuke for this set pack, along with his retro reprint. Well, not retro reprint, but reprint, timeshift reprint. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. That's a little better. I swear some of these feel better than others. Kind-Hearted. Fearsome Transformation. Tornado Charge. Unmatched Quickness. Spirit Uppercut. Arrogant Fighter. Elemental Advantage. Cursed Ice Breath. Lively Defense. Warped Pleasure. This is Karasu's rare foundation. And thank God it's unique, because if you could stack that 1/1 when your rival's at 10 health with multiple copies of this, that would be just a little too good. Genkai's Training as our reprint. Ha! Yes! This is the retro reprint we wanted, boys and girls. The Fearsome Toguro Brothers. A card so reviled that even reprinted they couldn't bring it back. And this is the one we wanted. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh yeah. This is the Toguro Brothers box. Now I just need to pull Younger Toguro's Ultra and an XR, or Elder Toguro's Ultra and an XR Elder Toguro. And this will be my Toguro Brothers box. Yes! That makes me happy. Alright. You know, I'm not even mad that these aren't tearing properly anymore. We got... Oh, well, we got a mess made. Did I drop anything else? If I did, I can't see it from here. Alright. So, Battle Aura, Steel Muscle Explosion, Banshee Shriek Slash, No Restraint, Spirit Sword Swipe, Master of Drunken Fighting, Genkai Spirit Shotgun, Finger Daggers. I really want to see more of this, because this is just an amazing Elder Toguro attack. Body Memorization, Dimensional Sphere. Ooh, I like the hollow on the ring there, outside the sphere. This is both a very good defensive and offensive piece, because who wants to block a 1 damage attack? Especially if it's 5 speed with stun 1. Toughest Punk in Junior High. Probably one of the time-shifted reprints I'm most excited for, just because it's such a solid defensive piece. It allows you to reduce the damage you take by 3 from an attack before the damage step. So, well, during the damage step, before you take the damage, you can just reduce it by 3. So unlike a card like Ultra Regeneration, where if you take damage you gain health, this just prevents the damage altogether. Hey, and there's the toughest punk himself, Kuwabara. Speaking of not wanting to take damage. Okay, let's actually move these over here so we have more room for our shiny cards. There we go. Like I said, doing this all backwards is kind of weird to me. But it is what it is. Alright, we've got Deadly Claw. I am the Dragon. Master of Ice. Spirit Sword Swipe. Master of Drunken Fighting. Out of Reach. Team Dr. Ichigaki. Yusuke Spirit Wave. Set the Record Straight. Spirit Detective, another time shift reprint that has no block. Ah, Jin, the Master of Wind himself. And our Ultra is Zeru's Flames. Holy crap. That looks nice. This is a card that absolutely earns its difficulty and its control. That 1 check there is, yeah, well worth it, considering this can let you tap your opponent's entire stage. I think a really cool ability for this, since Kuro has the air symbol, would be to throw this in Kuro Momotaro. Since he has so many buttons to push, you can just turn your opponent's entire stage sideways. Pretty good. Diving Phoenix Crash, Shinobi Prodigy, The Final Test, Drunken Uppercut, Frightening Calm, Thinking on the Fly, Malefic Grenade, Childlike Appearance, Aura Slam, Breaking the Cuffs, probably one of the better rares in the set foundation-wise, I think. You destroy this and discard a card for 3 speed and 3 damage. Not or, and. So this is going to make a lot of attacks hit and hit hard. Then we have Massive Blow, one of Byaku's reprints. And another Bui. Yeah, Bui. Let's start a second row here. Come on. Close enough. There we go. Alright. Unsettling Aura. Master of 1,000 Faces. 45% power. Yoko Form. Spirit Breaker. Acrobatic Style. Acrobatic Leap Kick. Borrowed Energy. Armor of the Ape. Devastating Swing. This is Bui's rare attack. An attack that can absolutely close out games if need be. Another Elder Toguro, and we got something back here. Ooh, an XR Jin. Hey. That's pretty cool. It's no XR Elder Toguro, but I know a lot of people are very high on Jin, so maybe maybe I'll be able to make a swap with somebody. Ah, there we go. That's what we like to see, the tear all the way down. I swear I don't normally struggle this much with plastic. Got beautiful Card Strike, Master of Wind, Spirit Beast Poo, Arena Stone Toss, Demon Plants, Quick Recovery, the beautiful Suzuki. This is also a really fun card that you can run outside of Suzuki because you just get to first form, cycle 2 cards out of your hand. So that could really be a good setup for a kill turn. Genkai Spirit Shotgun, Fingadagas, Wind Barrier. So this is Jin's rare attack. That is not only a breaker 1, but it says your opponent's likely never going to touch you again if you block with it. Human Hunter, with that very close-up of Rando's makeup there. And Toya. Not bad at all. So if everything goes right, and we get the average 6 Ultras per box, we should have 1 Ultra left. Unless they don't count the alternate art Ultras as Ultras, and then we might have 2 if we're lucky. Shapeshifting Decoy, Banshee Sword Shriek, Stumbling Warrior, Bamboo Training Slash, Cruel Intent, Display of Power, Body Memorization, Keiko Support, Acrobatic Leap Kick, Mop Strike. So this is a retro, not retro, I keep saying retro, a time shift reprint that's going to be all over the place, mainly because over both of its abilities you basically get to discard 1 card for draw 2, so that's really good. Another Kurama, yay. Then we get our Ultra Team Urameshi Perseverance. If you're going to be playing in the release events next week, this is probably the worst Ultra to pull because you will get that as a participation card. But it is a very good card, so not at all a bad card to have extras of. As you can see, my fancy, old school Team Urameshi in their fancy garb playmat from winning a Provisional Store Championship back in the day, during the old Yu Yu Hakusho set release days. Got Settling Old Debts, Adaptable Anatomy, Deadly Claw, I Am the Dragon, Out of Reach, Drunken Uppercut, Keiko Support, Acrobatic Leap Kick, Borrowed Energy. Ooh, Cute Host Koto. So this is a fun card that thankfully Jiro is rotating out for, because it doesn't count towards progressive difficulty, and as your first form you play this card, and at the end of your turn you get to draw 3 cards. So pretty solid. Bat Strike, this is one I'm really looking forward to using in Bakugo 4 off of Death or Void, because if it deals damage, your opponent then loses health equal to the number of cards they've discarded. And if you're discarding their whole hand so they have to take the damage, they just burn for free damage. And then Younger Toguro, who I always call Elder Toguro just because he's the bigger one, which is wrong. Because just like me, sometimes the eldest is not exactly the biggest. More fighting with plastic. There we go. Master of Ice, Diving Phoenix Crush, Shinobi Prodigy, Frightening Calm, Thinking on the Fly, Arena Stone Toss, Armor of the Ape, Elemental Advantage, Cursed Ice Breath, Psychic Spirit Glass, pretty good for peeking at your opponent's hand. Karasu, a very dangerous foe to be stacked up against. Ooh, and Walk the Dog. So it looks like the alternate art ultras do not count towards your regular ultra pulls. So Walk the Dogs, that gives us 7 ultra rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7 ultra rares. That's a really good box. We have Karasu over here. 7 ultras, an XR character, and a retro reprint ultra. This is a solid box. So again, thank you to UVS Games for sending this to me. I greatly appreciate the ability to show off all of these cool cards for you guys, and of course this helps me with my collection too. Adaptable Anatomy, Deadly Claw, Out of Reach, Drunken Uppercut, Frightening Calm, Bending Blade, Deadly Ruthlessness, Call of the Reaper, Hatefish, Jin, and our secret, Genkai's Guidance. This is actually the one secret I wanted to pull, because this card is amazing. Anything that says, get rid of an opponent's attack, is A-okay in my book. And yes, it costs you 3 foundations, but if you don't want to die, it's a cost worth paying. So the Genkai Secret, amazing. No, it's not in the frame, is it? Let's shift this around. There we go. And final pack, last but not least. I think the only thing that would make this box better is pulling XR Elder Toguro, Shapeshifting Impalement, or hell, maybe a Chrome. But let's not hold our breath. Final Test, Beautiful Card Strike, Master of Wind, Demon Plants, Quick Recovery, Bamboo Training Slash, Lively Defense, Sakio's Gamble, Beautiful Energy Blast, Deleterious Bomb. So this is Karasu's rare attack, and it's definitely one you're going to have to watch out for if you're sitting across from him. Crimson Sparrow, and Shishi Wakamaru as the last Dark Tournament entrant in our box. So all in all, I think this was a very, very solid box. Like I said, getting 7 ultra rares, a secret, an XR character, and that very beautiful retro reprint of the Toguro brothers. I'm definitely going to be sleeving this up in my retro decks that play it, just so I can play with the fancy new one. So yes, this has been my very first box opening video, and I don't know how fun it was to watch, but I definitely had a lot of fun, aside from struggling with all of the wrappers. Again, I will definitely be grabbing some scissors next time so I don't look quite the fool. But once more, thank you to UVS Games for making this video possible and sending me this awesome box to share with you guys. If you want to get your hands on this product as well, the release date is February 23rd, next Friday. And that weekend is the Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament release events, where you can play in a sealed format or a draft, depending on what your store wants to do. And the winner of the Dark Tournament release event gets invited into the Webcam Wish Tournament, which will be on March 9th, I believe. And if you win the Wish Tournament, not only do you get a set of specialty stamped Chrome Rare cards, which there are 4 Chrome Rares in this set. It's Yusuke, Kuwabara, Hiei, and Kurama. So I believe top 4 get special printed Chromes, but the winner gets to make a wish. And it's one of 3 wishes, and I am torn between 2 of them right now, because if I win, I obviously want to design my own character card, so that I could play me, and you guys could play me, if you like what I do. But also, there is the getting one of every product they make for the entire year, so booster boxes, decks, deck boxes, mats, what have you. Mainly because I was doing the math and thinking of just how much money I would save by getting a free box of every set and a free Clash deck or Challenger series, a free copy of each one, how much money I'd save over the year. So definitely a coin flip for me, but what would you guys do? Which wish would you choose? The third being a VIP Gen Con experience. I don't go to Gen Con, so that's not up there for me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing as much as I enjoyed doing the unboxing, and I will see you guys later for more Day Zero builds of Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament characters. Until next time, guys, take care.